What does everyone do this time of year? Watch reruns on TV, of course. I know what you're thinking, right? Between waking and school drop-off, there's barely 2 hours. How can you be exhausted before 9 a.m? I don't know. It's like space and the TARDIS, so it is with time and school mornings. There's just so much more once you're in it. Some people are amused, others are sympathetic. But still others, of course, stride by with this smug and superior air that says, I never drop my kids off late to school. For my 3 kids, given their shared genetic origin, their food preferences are so diverse. If you were to show my children's tastes in a Venn diagram, the area of overlap would be tiny. You know those public figures who are hounded by the press as they leave court, desperate to get to their car in order to escape? A day with a preschooler is like that. Except there is no escape. When you get into the car, it's your job to strap the press into their child seat and take them with you. That's not my jumper. Its sleeves are too stretchy. That's not my jumper. Its tag is too sticky. That's not my jumper. Its collar is too itchy. I lost track of time. I lost all sense of hope. I almost lost my 3-year-old in that cave. But then I reflected on the news this last month. The fighting, the kidnapping, the threat of all-out war. I thought, who am I to keep my children from escaping, even for a moment, into the delight of this imaginary fantasy world? Maybe if I bring my hat and stockings, they'll let me come along too. With 2 primary age school kids and a preschooler, handover is less physical, more information. It's about where they're up to in their schedule, what's next, what they've eaten, what their mood's like, what promises have been made, recent history of discipline. The list goes on. For my mother, children were your health insurance. Children were your super, your pension. You invested in them in the early years. In nappies, in clothing, in education, in sleepless nights. You invested in them then so that they might pay dividends to you later. Clearly, I turned out to be a dud investment. At least they're still my sister. Yes, Richard, what is it, darling? Yes. Look, brevity is the soul of wit. Get to the point. You've lost your horse again? But Richard, that's the 3rd. It's impossible to overstate the importance of nap time. The benefits of consistent, regular sleep on the development of children is scientifically proven, well documented, and, let's face it, completely irrelevant to why nap time matters to us as parents. The parent who's leaving does the deep dive to unearth all the latent knowledge involved in being the primary caregiver. The one that's left is buried under a data dump, like the dark web after a corporate hack. Merry Christmas, everyone.